and July. Today we are going to you're welcome to this program. Those that have logged in, following on YouTube, those that have downloaded the Fort TV app, abakutondera your TV channels from mobile. Nyona ntibatangira katunihire nyona muli kurungi. Ekiro kya lero we are having women experience mu studios amabara ninyowa tugonza NAUME mpaka moti tindi munyenka ndina mkyara Apolot omukyara Apolot tugenda kuba hamu nawe niwo mugenyi waitu ekiro kyaitu kya lero tukatumwikiriza twe aturamukyeho.
Conciliate Apolot Mpakwa. I'm very happy to be here and I'm looking forward to this show.
Apolot ali aboli aratugambira hakakaija kita ali Apolot ali aboli akaro kakalia. Did you have that festival Mpako?
No. But I watched a lot of it over online. I saw it, but I wasn't there personally. Yeah.
Okay, I get. So hatika tugenda mtugwaito kyogwa kiro kino kya lero we are going to talk about long distance relationship and what some women are experiencing in long distance relationships or marriages. Madam Apolot akumanya bingiho kabeho natwesobora some more about herself.
I'm a mother of two, and committed, married, and currently I'm in a long distance relationship. Yes.
I think a long distance relationship when you look at it you wonder what exactly it is. It is abantu bali hamu they're in a relationship but geographically bali haraira tibakwikara hamu ntirundi they are not meeting each other every day but they are together tiba separating ile ngokugamba rundi but we would like to know how akikorata, how ebyakurora nkaho. For example, how did the long distance relationship come about?
So mine personally, for me, mine came about because of job transfers. We're staying together, but then of course, we have to look for money at the end of it all. So because of I had to come to Fort Portal and then I had to leave him that side. So because of basically the jobs, that's why I ended up in a long distance relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the advantages that it is giving you? Is it in any way treating you good? I believe there is something that has a bad side and a good side. How good is it? How some people wish that they can have some distance away from their loved ones.
First of all, I think no one would really want a long distance relationship. All of us want to be with our loved ones. All of us want to stay together, especially for us, the mothers. We want to give, a child a setting of both a dad and a mom staying together. Maybe the dad taking turns to take the child to school, and especially if we know as mothers, it's a bit hectic taking care of children as a single parent. It's very, very hectic. This one is crying, the other one is crying, so needs your attention. So because of all that, I honestly would want to think everyone would want to have their partner with them, at least when you're attending to this one, the other one is with daddy, and I made this because we get so many challenges as mothers. So first of all, I would want to think everyone would prefer to be with their partner. However, because of some life situations that forces us to fall apart, to go separate ways, and maybe we can't do anything about it, and we have to see how do we go about it. For now, for my case, I would align my situation with the advantages. Like I would think maybe one of the advantages is, you know, you get to miss each other intensely, so that by the time you meet, you're expectant, you can't wait to see each other, you are, you know, you are thinking so many things, you're buying for yourselves gifts, you're planning so many things to do for your loved one. So I think that's one of the advantages. And then maybe also you know, technology has really helped us a lot. So of course, if you're in a long distance relationship, you try and maneuver away, you try to maneuver in everything, like how best can you reach out to your partner, how best can you communicate. So in that course of maneuvering, you actually get more experience with technology, you get more experience with TikTok, you realize there's this filter, you realize there is this app which you can video call. So amidst all that, you advance more in your technology somehow. But I also would want to think another advantage is, you know, in sometimes we want to have those breaks in relationships. You know, you want to have a break. So if in a long distance relationship, you literally like have it all the time. So I don't know if that is an advantage, but like said before, I think everyone would want to be with their partner. So I think the main advantage that I see here is actually the missing bit of each other, and then you're expectant to see each other and want to see what this is. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to, how does it now look like? I need to do this for him. That is me. And then also you learn to hold on to the little moments that you share together, because you know maybe you've gone to visit him this time, it's going to take some time before again you meet. So you learn to value so much those small memories that you have of each other. And then also you learn to do certain things for your partner that you know you want them to hold on to even when you're not around. For example, when you go to his place after a long time, you want to leave an impact behind. So you'd want maybe to prepare for him a certain kind of meal in a certain kind of way, or buy him something that you know that when you go away, he knows that this was actually from, you know, this is my wife's thing. Yeah, so basically
my wife's
that.
food. So they keep missing that dish, that favorite dish,
Exactly.
those gifts. How do you usually deliver the gifts to those loved ones and all that?
Well, it depends. But I'm the surprise kind. I love the surprises. So me personally, I deliver mine through surprises. You can sometimes, the last time I did it, I put it under the bed, and then we had gone out. Then when we came back, and
you surprised him when you had gone.
Yeah, we had gone out. You know, and then when we came back home, I told him, "Can you first look under the bed? Check the I don't know, my shoe is missing." And then when we checked there, and then there was this gift, and then he was excited about it. Yeah, so everyone has different ways of delivering the gifts. So,
I get.
Yeah.
So how often does it take to meet this guy? Is it safe to take a month, a weeks, you know?
It's not safe. Nothing is safe in long distance relationships, actually. So usually I think a partner agrees. You come to an agreement. You in a relationship, partners, you agree and say, okay, can we be able to meet after 2 weeks? Can we meet on every weekend? Can we meet, maybe I come this time, this weekend, the next weekend you come to the other place? So you agree as partners. How do you want to go about with the relationship? How do you meet, you know? So because usually if you leave it to take for a month plus, I think it's also not very good, you know, because we live in a world of temptations.
Okay.
Yeah. So out there, he's also with other work, other people that he sees every day. And with men, one thing I know about men is they are very visual. They want to see whatever they see. They go about with that. So for you who is in long distance, I mean, you are just now. You're not physically seeing. You are just in some memory there. So it's very likely that he's going to visualize this other person in front of him. Then temptations can happen, and before you know it.
How about ladies? Is it only the gents that usually get tempted, or how about the ladies?
Temptation is both. It is either way. Yeah, even the ladies, only that the ladies, we tend to be more committed. That is the truth. Especially for us mothers. You're occupied with the child here. You don't even have time for another guy telling you this and this. You feel like, now you first leave me. I have to do this, I have to do this. Although I won't ignore the fact that, even as a lady, there are those, sometimes you might be like, but this long distance relationship, am I safe wherever my man is? Is he okay with it? Is he being faithful enough? Is it worth me?
So how do you go about that kind of insecurity, that feeling of insecurity?
Insecurity, well, one, you have to pray. Every woman, it's very important that you go on your knees and pray for your marriage, because a woman is the homemaker. So you have to pray for your marriage.
Abatwaro bagamba treze njuna nagawoteiro. Sort of how on top of that prayer, what else do you?
On top of the prayer, you have to learn how to trust him. Whichever way, you have to learn and try to trust your partner.
Okay, let's take a break.
Fort TV.
Yeah, greetings to the world. I don't know it's a regional real and proper Mr. Benny Gunter, straight out of Gunter City to the world now. You're watching Fort TV. Make sure you keep it locked in.
Stay entertained.
Omukuru zikajamaga kupapaza nyumba ndo maiso msija kuruga mu Rwanda rutende makebe na mbalega amuko apatia pesa American citizen footphotos zidamba export mwijukuru wa gurubada sobye mwijukuru wa samba sambe mundu irabidi antem omuzuro gwange nzira kuko huka mbichweka Bionson nzira kujwara boxer rudio sobora kujeta Dr. Basaraza basaja bagale manga a professor PhD hapa program kachumbari kuruga palaza mpaka kiro cha 5 ha Fort TV atubatuloho kusemeza Fort TV. Stay entertained.
Okay, what's good, my people? It's your boy Swabri Case, your official host of Western Connect that happens every single Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Keep it for TV, stay entertained.
Hello viewers, I'm Trina, your host of Free Talk program eyebayo from Monday to Friday kutandika saha ina mpaka saa 5 nekitweka. Thank you so much, stay entertained.
Fort TV, stay entertained.
bagira orufumu olwabayisenkulu lwitwe oluli very meaningful olwina amakulu ag'amaanyi okugamba ngu amata gatahatwa lwagatahasireho ata kagatahatahoga tagatahata obwagatahata amata agagata kandi amata obwokumara gata tosobola kwongera okagayoramu.
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Welcome back from the short break. The studio is Tina Misal Apolot. She's married and she's a mother of 2. She's also in a long distance relationship, and we've been talking about that secret that is keeping her, that secret that she uses that keeps her long distance relationship booming and active, you know, that is sustaining it. And we were talking about her prayers. You know, as a woman, you have to always put everything in prayer. So what else on top of that prayer?
I also talked about having to trust the other partner no matter what. You have to trust your partner.
Trust.
Just trust. Yes, trust. It's hard, but
you know, that person is very far, very many districts. You have to cross the rivers and all that. How do you gain this trust? Is there something unique that he does that makes you gain the trust? What gives you that audacity to trust someone that you're not having a physical encounter with oftenly? How? Because ladies usually sometimes they try to you know, ladies have this kind of jealous thing. You do some kind of snipping, maybe in a phone. You can even sort of spy when you're feeling insecure. So how do you build this trust?
So about that trust, look at it this way. You want to cross a river. You either use the boat or use the boat. So you have no choice. You have to cross the river no matter what. So you have to use it or not. So the same thing is with the trust. You are in Fort, he's in another district. So if you don't trust, what happens? If you don't trust, do you have a choice? It is like,
besides you putting that, having that trust as a must have, like it's automatic, you must trust. Is there something special that he does that makes you feel like he's worth that trust?
The fact that you entered a relationship with this man makes it already known that he's the person that you want.
Okay.
Yes, by the matter of the fact that you said, let me be with you. You chose him among the many and decided to settle for him. Yes, so walk that journey. So if the journey involves long distance relationships, please trust, because you have no choice other than trust. If you don't trust, it is you losing. It is you the losing end of this side, because are you going to, you know, give up the job? Are you going to? Because
of course not. Because when you're to give up that job, one of you is going to, you know, you have to be a housewife, or you will have to give up that job, and it is a breadwinner we get.
Because you see, you realize in this era of these days, the money for HKs is very important.
I know.
It's very important. You cannot just say, me, I have come to sit home with you.
True.
And then you give up your job. No. So you need